When I returned home from a glorious and memorable trip to PEI with my family, my man friend surprised me with a proper clothesline. And oh, it made me so happy. It is so beautiful with a proper pulley and everything. I'm a bit of a laundry geek, and my man is just way too good to me. He knows that this gesture would mean an absolute lot. And I wonder perhaps if he thought that maybe I needed a little cheering up when I returned home. You know, I had a total full-body goosebump gratitude driving back onto our island for my family taking precious time to visit us, hugging them, proudly showing them our landscape, hearing each other's voices and laughs, feeling their energy and love and pride. It just filled my soul to the rim. And the ferry road trip to PEI was so enjoyable also. And, you know, I did not allow myself to long for my precious Cape Breton island. I gave myself permission to absorb every minute of my family time. And I did. And it flew by way too fast, like I predicted it would. Can I add here also that I absolutely loved traveling to PEI with my little car camper. It was like a little mini house on wheels away from my house on wheels. It was very cozy and perfect, and it saved the day a few times, my family can attest. Returning home felt sad and equally magical. Driving back along the Gulf Coast, the first glimpse of Squirrel Mountain, our little post office, it was the best sensation. There is nothing like home. But then, as I started catching up with chores and puttering around, getting normal life back together, I was getting little reminders around the property that my family was there. First of all, I had to bury the outhouse pail contents, so I will leave that there. Second of all, they left some food behind. A half baguette, 2 blocks of cheese, an entire cake that we put in the deep freezer, and leftover crab. My mom actually sent me home with some fruit and granola bars, and putting them into a bowl when I got home just choked me up a little bit. My sister gave me a little silver token for our fire pit. She knows I collect rocks and keepsakes, and I like to incorporate it into part of our common gathering place. Side note, man friend and I have never lived anywhere that didn't have a fire pit. So I asked my brother-in-law to take the token somewhere and place it wherever they like, and then I forgot about that until I got home. And I will never move that token unless I have to. The first time I strolled to the super secret sanctuary after I got home, I could still feel my sister's energy there. I allowed myself to sit on my mossy stool and just, absorb her. I'm very close to my family, and being this far from them is by far the biggest sacrifice of this whole journey. I never take my time with them for granted, and I never will. And I wonder if they know about my new daydream now that my old daydream has come true. And it's the new daydream, the one where they visit and we actually have a cabin to share with them. When there's morning coffee time on the porch with my mama on an early warm summer morning, I dream of long evening kayaks with my sister. I dream of my bro-in-law taking long runs on our private 7-acre wilderness trail. I dream of sharing this land with them forever, and I visualize it all the time now. So as the days went by following my family's visit, things began to feel very much like a nice routine again. Man friend off to work with the lunch I made him, laundry at sunrise, and coffee with dogs by 7:30 a.m. Every minute just feels like dreamland to us. Man friend says the best part about his workday is that he has to drive along the coast to get anywhere. He just loves that ocean, and it warms my heart to see how happy he is. And I think the best part about my workday is that I actually have work. Who knew there'd be so many dogs on this island needing a groomer? It has turned out to be actually an overwhelming amount, so I've been strategic in maintaining a proper work schedule to keep a lovely balance with personal life. I'm abundantly happy that I get to work from our beautiful home. I mean, it's for real an absolute dream job. and dream life. I feel guilty a lot of times, almost like I don't deserve this. While routine and work and normalcy feels wonderful, so does shutting the day off to remind ourselves why we came here. And nothing has surprised me more than my new love for kayaking. I just can't get enough of it. And I just can't even believe my life. Nature, water, wilderness, wildlife all around me as far as my eyes can see. It's very intense and it's humbling and it's unreal. And it's really nothing short of healing. My entire being craves the feeling of this life. My only problem now is that I cannot be on 100 different trails, rivers, and lakes all at once. I do believe I will spend the rest of my natural life exploring our backyard wonders. And I actually very much look forward to that. Good boy.
Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought